Hi, my name is Patrick. This specific video should tell you how to get a 90 plus percentile in the verbal section. I mean, what is the strategy should be followed as far as the mock is concerned to get a 90 plus percentile? Step by step process. So if you look at requirement, in CAT 22 you require 23 marks to get a 90 percentile. If you look at CAT 21 it was 28 marks and CAT 20 it was 27 marks. So around you can say in 20s, I mean the score to get a 90. It will depend on toughness of the paper. Paper is tough, it will be lower 20s. Paper is easy, require higher 20s to get a 90 percentile. The first step, I mean, when you solve a strategy, get that 2 RCs and maybe solve a fill in the blank which is there. Ensure that you get it accurate. If time permits, solve jumble para purely because jumble para has no negative marks. I mean, again, it depends on, sometimes jumble para is really tough, you can skip it. But if the jumble para is not too tough, I mean, it's like comparatively shorter, solve it. Okay, so solve 2 RCs, solve fill in the blanks. If time permits, solve jumble para. So it comes to around maybe around 12 questions approximately. Try to focus on accuracy, try to get them correct if possible. I mean, pick up the RCs, pick up 2 of the 4 RCs which are easier and then solve. And try to score at 10 plus at least. I mean, 12 questions, getting that maybe 6 questions correct, and maybe scoring maybe a 12 to 15 marks is what your first step should be. I mean, technically, that is what you should aim for. Okay, I mean, that's first step. Focusing on accuracy, getting them right, picking up the easy questions is what you should need to learn first. Once you do that, the second step would be to increase the score to 20 plus. So you need to score 20 plus, which means increase the number of RCs. So maybe solve 3 RCs, or maybe you can solve 2 RCs and parasummary. Okay, so either 3 RCs, which is 12 questions, or 2 RCs plus parasummary, whichever you're comfortable. If you're comfortable with parasummary, then solve parasummary at 2 RCs. If you're comfortable with RCs, solve 3 RCs. Solve fill in the blanks, 2 more questions. So basically, you're increasing your attempts to maybe a 3 or 4 more questions. So now your attempts could become maybe around 14-15 questions. If time permits, solve jumble para. Right? So around 14 questions, 15 questions, and solve jumble para possible. Try to get a 20 marks. I mean, even if you solve 14, 15, get maybe around 7-8 questions correct, 8 questions correct, you should be able to reach a 20 mark. Unless where you get more marks per minute, experiment with your strategy. I mean, for every type of question, like fill in the blanks, your jumble para, right, sub para summary, RCs, check out the time that you take and check out the marks that you get. And check out where you get more marks per minute. You should try to solve those questions which you get more marks per minute and leave those questions where you get less marks per minute. Also, experiment with strategy. Maybe you can solve VA first or VA later. Okay, try which one you're comfortable. Or you can start with RC, then VA, then RC. Try to see which one works. It's important to experiment to find out what strategy works for you. Third step, somewhere increase the score to 25. But now here the key is to experiment with the strategy. The moment you experiment with the strategy, you will see some of the strategy will work for you, some will not. Okay. If you can, one way to do is solve one, go with speed. Try to solve all the questions. I mean, whatever 24 questions are there, try to solve all 24 questions. Okay. Get maybe around 50% accuracy. So even if you solve say 11 or 12 questions correct, you should be able to easily reach 25 plus. Second, focus on accuracy. I mean, solve around 15 questions and get around 11 correct. Right. So here also you should be able to reach 25 plus easily. So either or two. See which strategy works for you. Whether speed works for you or accuracy works for you. Maybe in some cases speed will work, some cases accuracy will work. Maybe in jumble para speed works for you. In maybe RCs, maybe accuracy works for you. Check what works in which case. See which strategy works in which part of the paper and accordingly implement the strategy. Right? So what is important is understanding way to pick up the easy sets first. That's the first step that we talked about. Secondly, having a proper strategy and analyzing your strengths and weakness based on marks per minute. That is what will help you to score higher and better. Right? Keep experimenting. We'll come up with more videos that will help you with regards to preparation. Do subscribe to our channel. Thank you.